Hi, my name is Lisa Belter, and I'm a team member of the Fall 2016 Business 450 Capstone course in Strategic Management's Executive Strategy team.
Today we're going to talk about GoToMeeting for students. GoToMeeting license is provided by UAB to you from Citrix in order to collaborate easily with your team members in a virtual world. Speaking of that, did you know that there's an e-learning site on UAB's website that allows you to review some of the tools that are available other than GoToMeeting? It's at uab.edu/elearning/canvas/academic technologies. It's on this page that we'll go ahead and take a look at Citrix GoToMeeting. If you don't have a GoToMeeting license, the first thing you'll need to do is obtain one from the school. GoToMeeting license for students requires you to follow the instructions on the page and access that license through BlazorNet. Once you have that license available to you, then you can go ahead and set up your GoToMeetings. So let's go. I already have some GoToMeetings set up. You'll see them here, and I've got a user account that I've set up, and we can create some meetings that we'll use on a recurring basis. I also have a preset meeting for Business 450 for the Executive Strategy team for Fall 2016. I'm the owner on that as the organizer, but I can share that with some other team members, and I'll show you how to do that as well. So to create a brand new meeting, I'm going to schedule a meeting. This allows me to name my meeting. So let's call this Training on GoToMeeting. We can set it to occur once, but then you won't be able to reuse the link again. So we're going to make it recurring. We're going to allow voice over IP for those participants that can link to the meeting that way. And we're also going to provide a long distance number in case someone has any audio problems and they have to call in on a phone. Here's where we can set the co-organizers, but we're not going to do that on this meeting. And if you require a password to secure your meeting, you can set that up here, but it's not usually necessary if someone doesn't know that link. So now that we have our recurring meeting, all we're going to do is click Save. Once we've saved the meeting, our meeting, remember, was called Training on GoToMeeting, it's going to provide you with a link. It's going to provide you with that long distance phone number because we selected that option, and it's going to provide you with an access code. This access code, incidentally, is the same number that's part of the link on your meeting. So if you need to publish this to someone, all you would do is click the copy button. And once you have that information copied to your clipboard, now you can paste it somewhere else. Okay, so we took the information copied on the GoToMeeting clipboard, we pasted it into an email, and now we can send this out to our teammates. As long as they have that link, because we didn't put a password on this, they can join that meeting whenever we are actually running that meeting. So let's say you forgot to get that meeting link and you need to send it to your teammates. If you look down through your list of meetings, click on that. That'll open that same invite box, and all we can do now is simply click copy, and our meeting info has been copied to the clipboard. Okay, so let's say that we're at meeting day and we're ready to start that meeting with our team. We would come to the GoToMeeting interface. We would find the meeting that we had previously set up, in this case, Training on GoToMeeting, and we'd click Start. We're going to get a little pop-up, and it's going to initiate the GoToMeeting session.
So during GoToMeeting, a control panel will pop up. These are some basic features concerning that control panel. First, it'll tell you who's talking. If there are multiple people talking, you will see multiple names. You have the option for audience view, which shows you what's showing on your screen right now if you're sharing the screen. Attendees, that's who all is signed into your meeting. Chat, for anybody that's sending text messages across. and then of course record this meeting and the meeting ID itself. As we previously saw, the audience view was collapsed. Now we've opened it up and it'll show that the screen is actually shared out and showing the current web browser. On the previous screen, it showed that we weren't recording yet. Once we clicked on recording, the stop recording option changes at the bottom and it shows that the session is currently being recorded. If a recording needs to be paused, this can be toggled on and off, and at the end of the meeting, the recording can be condensed down into an MP4 file. Here it shows that the screen is actively being shared, and the option in the drop-down box allows me to control what part of my screen or which applications I'm actually sharing with the audience. I'm currently the presenter, but I can toggle down and I can change to another person that is on the meeting. I can also share my keyboard and mouse with anyone else in the meeting. There are a couple other options at the bottom of the screen. The one that's selected by default is the pointer, and that just allows me to move around on the screen to show with my cursor where I am. The second option is a pen, and if I click that on, I can actually draw on the screen. The third option is the highlighter, so I can highlight things on the screen. The fourth option is a spotlight, and I can show on the screen, similar to a laser pointer, what I'm looking at or where I need the attention to be drawn. The next option is a trash can, and it simply shows that I'm in the process of erasing any previous markings that I put on. The final option is a toggle that I can turn on and off to allow other attendees to draw on the screen.
Now that we've finished our meeting, we can close the meeting down two ways. In the GoToMeeting control panel, that's the pop-up, you can click the X and then elect End Meeting for everyone. From the GoToMeeting web page, you can also click End here. Let's say I want to add an organizer to one of my meetings. Using the meeting that we set up, Training on GoToMeeting, I'm going to edit the meeting. I'm going to go to Co-Organizers. In here, because I know one of my team members already has a GoToMeeting account, I can start typing her last name and select her from the drop-down list, and then save, and she'll now be able to run the meeting for me. Cleaning up old meetings that you don't need anymore is a snap. Here, we're going to use our Training on GoToMeeting sessions, and we're going to delete them. That's it for GoToMeeting. Thanks.